In this video, I'm going to show you how to work on the Gradle project. So once you log into My IT Lab, then go to Course Materials, and you will navigate to the chapter folder of the Gradle project that you want to take. So it's taking its time to load it. Okay, so let's say you are taking the Gradle project for Chapter 1 of Microsoft Word 2013. So go ahead and click on Word 2013. That'll open up 2013. And then go open Chapter 1, Word Chapter 1. And after you watching the video and then work on the skill-based training, and then you would want to take Gradle project homework, and also probably you do want to take on the textbook assignments as well. So go back to the textbook and walk through the step-by-step instructions and do the end of chapter assignments. So once you feel you master the chapter materials, you would want to take Gradle project assessment. So the Gradle project homework and Gradle project assessments, they work the same way, except that the Gradle project assessment is considered as a test or assessment, so that it'll be graded in a different way in the course. But as far as My IT Lab goes, they work exactly the same way. So let me just go ahead and show you how to take the assessment. So click on it. That'll open up. Of course, it's taking some time here. Okay, all right, so open. Let me try again. So sometimes My IT Lab is a little bit slow depending on your browser, your internet service provider speed, and that sort of kind of things. Let me just click one more time. I'm not sure why it's taking such a long time, but sometimes it does. Never mind, it was already open. So anyway, if you had a difficult time with My IT Lab in terms of Windows not showing up and popping up and so on, be sure to allow the pop-up window on your browser, and it also works in conjunction with the internet virus protection software as well. So you make sure that you allow the pop-up window from My IT Lab, and if that still doesn't work, just try at a different time. Sometimes there's some kind of a rush hour, I guess sometime in the morning and sometime in the evening. So just try a different time. So anyway, coming back to Gradle project, so it has 3 steps. So you download, step number 1, you download the files, and it comes with instruction file as well as some data files. So since this is a assessment for Word, it'll definitely have a Word document, and it may come with other Word documents and sometimes image files and so on. So you download it, and then you work on the assessment, and then you come back to this page and then you upload the assessment file. You don't have to upload all the files, but just the file that you worked on. You just upload it and then you submit it. Then it'll be automatically graded. So let me just go ahead and do that. So step number 1, click on it. So it's going to download it. So it has one assessment file, and then the instruction file, and then Word file that you're going to work on, and it looks like you have an image file and another Word document. So you can download here, click on as a zip file, and then I'm going to save it to my data files folder. So I'm going to have to, let's say I will just go to, so automatically it just downloaded to my downloads folder. And depending on what browser you use, you may see, usually Google Chrome, it shows at the bottom left corner. Otherwise, you just go to a default location. Oftentimes, if you haven't changed it yet, it'll go down to downloads folder. So I'm going to just copy this, or Control C, or right click, and then I guess I can cut it. And then I just go to my desktop where I have my student data files located, and then go to Word Chapter 1, and here somewhere in the blank space I'm going to paste it. So there is my zip file. I know it's a zip file because that icon looks like it has a zip on it. So before I work on it, I need to unzip it first. So right click on that, and then click on Extract All, and click on Extract All. You don't have to change the location because it's going to unzip it directly into the same location. So here's the folder that is unzipped. Double click to go inside, and then as I saw before, I see actually 4 Word documents. One is instruction, so you need that, and also you have this file that you're going to be working on, and each assignment file comes with some kind of a hidden signature, so only you get that. So if you happen to have someone else's file and accidentally submitted someone else's file, then you get a warning saying that you submitted someone else's file, and you get 0, and then I get a notification from my IT lab, and then I have to ask you what happened, and you have to explain, oh, it was an accident. So anyway, so that's a little background information. So basically, no cheating. You have to work on your own. Alright, so let me just go ahead and open this instruction. So double click on it, it'll open it in Microsoft Word, and I'm just tuck it in here. If I wanted to, I can just click somewhere in the top, the header section of the window, click, and then bring it to the corner. It tucks in to the left side because I'm putting it to the left side. And then go back here, and then I'm going to open this one. That's the file that I need to work on. And if I wanted to, I could just do it again, do the same thing, tucking to the right side, just bring it to, just hold on. So I guess I need to put my pointer over here, click, and then drag it to the right, top right corner. And once my pointer reaches top right corner, let go of it, it kind of tugs in. So I know you cannot see the just about half of this blank document. So I guess what I'm going to do is just resize that. Okay, and then I'll bring this one in a little bit, and maybe I'll just move it a little bit further. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to quickly show you what I have in the instruction. So here, step 1, and step 2, step 3. Let's see. No, oh yeah, I have this show and hide is on, so that's why it would look a little bit differently. Anyway, we have a few questions, so there are steps, about 20 steps, and each step has one or more instructions. So each instruction has a point, and for example, first one doesn't have any point, but second one has 4 points, but you get partial credits. So you have just one part and you have another part and so on. So somehow you, let's say, made a mistake in step 2, just one minor mistake, you don't lose whole 4 points. You may get oftentimes like a typos. You may lose 0.5%, 0.5 points or something like that. So depending on the severity of the error, you may lose little or a lot. So for example, here is 10 points, and if you make a big mistake somewhere there, like you cannot put the contents in there, then you may lose a lot of points. So let me just go ahead, and here it says start Microsoft Word. I already have, and then open that file. Open the file, and I opened it here, and I'm going to step 2, type this and type that, and just work through the steps. Okay, I took a little break and I did the all these questions. I put it here and I completed it. Let's say all the way to 1920 and so on. So let's see, and I'm gonna go ahead and save it, but first let me make some mistakes. So for example, here instead of a sports, I'll delete it, the letter S, so it'll say sport, so that's incorrect. I'm just making mistakes intentionally. And then I'll say this one, I'll just put bullet, just regular bullets, and let me just go ahead and save it, and then I can close this or minimize this instruction window and back to where I downloaded the files. So I downloaded here and I worked on it and I'm ready to submit it. So click on upload file and click on browse, and then in chapter 1 that's my folder and that's my file, and then click on OK and click on open. So that file is attached. I'm going to upload it and wait. Okay, and it says your completed file has been successfully uploaded. You must also click on Finish Submit for grading. So that button is down here, bottom right corner. Click Finish Submit for grading. And then it'll be automatically graded. And the maximum score is 100 points. And let me go click on Return to Course and back here. All right, so okay, I got 95%. Well, that's pretty good. I passed it also. If you get over 70%, you get a passing grade. What if you get lower than 70%? Well, you still get the grade. Let's say you get 60%, you get 60%. In fact, I add 10% on top of your raw score and put that grade into Canvas gradebook. So this grade in my IT lab would not change, but when I bring the grades back to Canvas, I will add 10% on top of your raw score. So if, for example, your score was 95, well, you'll be okay because you get 10 points on top of that. Anyway, so you want to make it perfect? Okay, let's do that. Well, to resubmit it, you can just go ahead and click on here, and then you can resubmit it. But it's better to look at what you did and what points and where you lost your points. So to find out, go to the grades here, and then go to the application here, and it's taking time. Basically, you want to see the grade first, and that's how you access the reviews. And chapter 1. Okay, here we have it. So here's Word chapter 1 Grader Project Assessment 3. So click on the triangle button there, and then view submissions. And there, so I submitted one earlier, and let's see, I click on the second one. It says 2 a.m. Obviously that is not Seattle time, and that's okay. I will change that. Anyway, so you click on it, and then you have a list of the questions here and all the points. And then for example, I have 95%. And then where did I lose the point? It's probably at the top. We have 4 points for entering this, but I got 3 points, and I lost somewhere else. Yeah, I changed the bullet right here for putting the check mark bullets, but instead I intentionally put regular bullets, so that's why I lost points. So, well, this is helpful, but you can get even more help. So here you can, at the top, you can download your own file that you submitted, and also you can look at the report, more detailed report, and you can even see marked up report. And let's go ahead and click on summary report. It's kind of hard to see it because, let's see, can I go down? Oh yeah, this is okay, this is good. So we have a list of steps that I made a mistake. So I have 3 mistakes in I have mistakes in 3 steps. So step 2, step 7, and step 19. And it says, well, this is the question, and I lost 1 point. Somewhere in this task, I made a mistake. And same thing here in step 7. Somewhere in here, I made a mistake, so I lost 2.5%, 2.5 points. So that's how you can do. So you can go back and see. All right, so looking at that and noticing, yep, here and there I missed letter S, so I can fix it that way. And also you can close this, and also you can go click on marked up report, and it shows where things got messed up. So for example, here somewhere in this line there's an error, and somewhere these lines there's an error. So the red X means that something's wrong there. So point and click on it, and then it shows more detailed steps. So for example, in the step 2 or instruction 2, the reason that I lost my point is in the paragraph 1. So this is the paragraph 1, and it's starting sports team and paragraph photography, the paragraph text was not submitted as that. So something is incomplete, something is not quite right, and that's why I lost 1 point. And here, instruction 4, let's see. Well, it looks fine. Let's see what happened. Instruction 4. Oh yeah, that's not it. So you figured it out what went wrong here, and then you click here. In this X, it shows you what went wrong. It says the style, bullet style, should be check marked bullet. So alright, so that's good. And you can even download live comments. So you can try all these options and figure it out what went wrong, and see if you can fix it. So let's see, let's click on live. Let's see what happened. I lost it. Alright, so let me try again. Oh yeah, I guess it's not working. They're still working, making it to make it work. Anyway, so you can use summary report and marked up report. So once you get that, and then you can fix things. And then let me change it back to, I think, yeah, checked. All right, so go ahead and save it. And then you go back to course and materials. And go to the chapter 1, and open. So this is where you originally downloaded the files. So you just make sure that you fix things as much and as well as you can, and then click here and browse, and then select the file, and then click on upload, and wait, and then click on finish submit grading. So that way you come back here and then refresh it. I guess you can go to the grades too, so I can go to grades and Word chapter 1, and it went up to 98. So you can just go through the cycle and just keep improving, and the highest score will be recorded. And that's how you take the grade a project assessment. So homework is basically the same thing, but the assessment is the one that will be recorded as a test for the chapter. Okay, I hope this clears up and help you to figure it out. All right, thank you.